Welcome. Part 3. Let's play part 3. Hey, don't know how long it's going to be today. Couple hours for sure. But yesterday we got to the UC Vigilance. We are pretty sure we're going to join and be a double agent, but maybe we'll be a triple agent. Maybe we'll actually join the Crimson Fleet. Who knows? Only time will tell. Only time will tell. But I'll tell you what, we're going to have a great time doing it. We just landed on New Homestead. I'm doing a tour right now of New Homestead. So join me. Let's enjoy the tour. And hit that like button. Okay. I'm streaming right now on Kick and YouTube, but this will be live on YouTube too. So if you're watching it after the live broadcast, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Because I'll tell you what, it means the world to me. It really does. So let's get in here. All right. How do they turn methane into oxygen?
No one's ever asked me that before. Something to do with methane-eating microbes, I believe? I honestly don't know. Sorry. It's not as if they shut down for a month. It's not shut down at all, actually. See, this place is built with redundant systems, so they can shut it down piece by piece and suffer only a reduction in throughput. During that time, the UC gets more of its resources from other places, allowing New Homestead to maintain what it needs.
Okay. Okay.
Okie dokie, artichoke. There will be time for more later anyway. So, this next stop is a bit of an interesting one. I only recently made it part of the tour. Fun fact, it's also the only natural landmark on the tour. What we're about to see is a glacial spire we affectionately call Ymir's Horn.
Okay.
This colus used to be named after a character in a popular fantasy novel, but it was changed a couple hundred years ago to avoid any potential litigation. Now, what's a colus, you might say? Colus derives from the Latin word for hill, and scientists only gave names to groups of hills on a planet's surface. So in reality, the term you hear more often is the plural,
super weird on my computer. I don't know what's going on. I think
you probably don't hear it very often where you're from, because it was usually a term reserved for unexplored planets, back when they didn't have the technology to describe what they were seeing firsthand. Because of that, the term is much more common in the Sol system, but you may still hear it occasionally in reference to uncharted worlds. This planet's full of them, though, and they like to preserve that history here.
Okay.
So here it is, Ymir's Horn. You're free to take a closer look if you like.
I'll be right back.
Just be careful, it can get slippery out that way. I'll wait here.
Not even worried about it. What do we got here? Ymir's Horn, huh? Just doing a little inspection here. Just a little inspection. Oh, okay. Alright. Wow. Just to think that those are pools of methane is wild. I'm coming back. You're right, though. That is straight up ice right there.
So here it is, Ymir. I've heard this particular formation was caused by an ancient volcano. Something about steam and wind, then worn down over time. But I'm not 100% sure.
Okay. Who's Ymir?
According to ancient Norse mythology, Ymir was the first Jotun, a frost giant. In the legend, they were both male and female and gave birth to the progenitors of all giants from their armpits.
What?
Ymir even predated the Norse gods, who, as it turns out, killed Ymir to fashion the earth and all of humanity from the corpse. It's a fascinating story, and the horn here is a fitting tribute to it.
Wow.
Excellent! On to the next stop, then! So, we're gonna head back inside, through the methane processing plant. Try not to touch anything on your way.
I know,
We
imagine
want to
we
make
blow
sure
up
to
the
respect
plant.
Dr. Lakota's wishes to be safer around here. That brings me to another point. You'll notice the people around here have last names related to where their families originated from on Earth, as a way to remember the past. The museum curator, Maurice Leon, has more information about that if you're interested. You can find him inside the main concourse. Loves talking about it. You'll find most of the locals here are very friendly to tourists like yourself. Tourism is a major draw to this colony these days, and I respect that. Most
like
of them
that.
are happy to talk at length about what they do here.
I'll tell
Their
you.
rugged lifestyle is a
IRL?
point of pride
I
for a lot of
love
these
going to
folks.
things like this, tours and museums. I think it's awesome that they added that. Can I take some of this? Can I take this? No. And for you, friend. Okay, we got a little mining work.
This
in
area
here.
we're walking through is the nerve center of the plant, where technicians keep an eye on the operation. Since methane production is such an important part of the colony's livelihood, it's important that the techs notice any issues and react to them quickly. Anyway, we're headed into the ice mines. It's a natural spring where water bubbles up from deep below, but due to the cold, it keeps freezing as it reaches the surface.
Wait. Okay, I'm coming. You didn't. Okay, he doesn't care. All right. Into the ice mines. Need a goddamn flashlight down here, huh? Ooh, okay, we got miners. Oh, I know a little something about mining.
What else can I tell you about the ice mines? Not all. Some water is created as a byproduct of methane processing, but that's usually saved in the emergency reserves. Good question. I believe it has something to do with not wanting to contaminate the water with methane and other chemicals.
That makes sense.
The ice helps prevent impurities in the water. At least this is what I've been told. I wouldn't recommend it. First, it's an active work site. Second, it still needs to be filtered and checked for contaminants. But don't worry, we'll stop somewhere for refreshments before the tour is over. Of course, watch your step. It can get slick around here. I'll stay behind.
How do you guys like working down here?
Whole planet's covered in life-giving water. The trick is in mining and melting it. Another tourist come to learn about the ice mines, huh? It's dangerous in the ice mines. I'd much rather answer your questions than have you going off to explore on your own. For one, New Homestead is not a wealthy colony. But we also pride ourselves on doing things the old ways.
I get that.
Part of the living history, they say. We don't mind. We work hard here. It's very rewarding. I'm surprised I still get this question. It's slippery, it's sharp, it can break, it can cave in. Those are just the obvious examples. Titan is also full of methane, which can sometimes be trapped under the ice. As you know, methane can explode under the right conditions. It can also asphyxiate you if you breathe in too much of it. Ah, so you can relate. It's good to talk with someone who understands the challenges of the job. Not everyone does.
Yeah, hey, man.
If I might ask, what do you mind?
That's none of your business.
Ah, I see. I can respect that. We used to do more traditional mining like that here, but it made much more sense to do it off-world, since it takes a lot more effort for less gain. We mostly export methane and other natural gases instead. Anyway, I'm sure we could swap mining stories all day, but I really should be getting back to what I was doing soon. Be careful out there.
Yeah, you too, man. Ow. It's super rude to do that to me. Actual water. Whoa. That's cool. Okay. I'm ready.
What else can I tell you about the ice mines?
Nothing. Let's rock and roll.
Sounds good. Let's keep going then. We have just one more stop before we're done with the tour, and it just happens to be my favorite. This colony is home to the longest running establishment still in existence, the Brown Horse Tavern. The Brown Horse started as a simple mess hall for the scientists and workers when the underground was built, but it's been operated by the same family ever since. Now, what's a horse, you might say? They were a large four-legged animal on Earth, often used for transportation or manual labor. Long before space travel was even a dream for the folks of Earth, even before antique machines like automobiles were possible, horses could be found everywhere. You might have seen them in old movies or read about them somewhere. If not, I highly recommend looking into them sometime. They're beautiful animals. The tavern's original owner was infatuated with them, from what I understand, and named the place in their honor. The moniker, Brown Horse Tavern, is also a throwback to names of similar Earth restaurants hundreds of years before it was established. That delicious smell is making me hungry. Can I answer anything about the Brown Horse? Easy. All the other ones fell to ruin when we abandoned Earth. There were technically older ones on Mars, but those have long since shuttered or been replaced.
Makes sense. Any menu recommendations?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I honestly love everything Anya serves here. I'd be doing her a disservice to recommend one dish over another. You want the real answer? Order one of everything. Anya Seattle is the current owner of the Brown Horse. It's been in the Seattle family for generations. But Anya will be able to tell you more herself. Feel free to ask her. It doesn't feel right coming from me when she's standing right over there. Oh yeah, by all means, stop in for a moment.
Pull up a seat. I'll take care of you.
I'd love to.
How about those brownouts last week?
I know. Welcome. I'm Anya. Is this your first time with us at the Brown Horse Tavern?
Why are you looking away from me?
To huddle together for warmth?
Oh, well, thank you for joining us. You're in for a real treat. We've got an assortment of food and drinks, some of which follow homemade recipes that have been passed down over hundreds of years. So, what can I do for you?
Oh, okay. So your business.
Oh, hardly. The locals pretty much stay away from chunks, so Whenever
Okay.
they don't feel like cooking themselves and want a fresh meal, they come to me. Only the tourists eat that junk. But don't tell that to my husband. He manages the chunks. I love him, but he's a
Awkward.
bit of a fanatic about it.
Why would he? Okay.
Let me show you what we have.
Dark lager. Patty melt? Pierogies? Veggie grinder? Let's go. Tell you what, give me one of those. Give me a pierogi. And give me a patty melt. And then that for dessert.
Take care. Thanks for stopping.
You're welcome. I eat the patty melt. Eat those pierogies. Look at that veggie grinder. Exquisite. Eat that. And then for dessert,
Bye.
that was delicious. Thank you very much.
I don't mind the tourists. They help the
How you
local
guys doing,
economy.
man?
Lots of history here, if you're into that sort of thing.
into that sort of thing.
All right.
That delicious smell is making... Okay, then. All right, we're headed to the last stop. Right back where we began. Feel free to check out the museum exhibit in the main concourse here. These displays are full of rare earth trinkets salvaged from before humanity left, and Maurice is happy to talk about the collection. The museum's curator,
That is
Maurice,
so
will be
cool.
happy to talk to you if you want to know more. Well, that's that.
was
I hope
awesome, man.
you
Thank
enjoyed
you.
Starsap tours as much as I enjoy giving them. Oh, wow. I really
Yeah, thank you.
appreciate it. You know, I rely on tips from good people like you, so thank you from the bottom of my heart. Enjoy the rest of your stay in New Homestead. Take care!
That dude's a genuinely good dude. That was a lot of fun. What are you guys doing?
I still can't believe people actually live like this.
I
Oh, I'm
can't
sorry.
imagine living here. These people sure are hardy.
From left to right, unknown decorative liquor bottle brought from Earth to New Homestead during its original mission. Electronic pipes used to inhale various illegal substances during early New Homestead colonial times. Aquarial dial brought to New Homestead by one of the original settlers as a family heirlooms. Original constructions about 1800. Scroll case of unknown date and origin, believed to have once been a sacred relic. This old scroll likely predates any of the other synthetic item.
Someone may be...
Hey, you don't have to be nervous.
Sorry, is that an Elder Scroll?
I know you don't have a lot of money.
You know I'll always take care of you. I bought something off a tourist real cheap.
A hockey stick? Ice hockey stick used on Earth in the city of Edmonton, Canada during a 1988 championship. Ice hockey is a contact sport played on an ice rink where two teams with 5 players and 2 goaltenders, called goalies, compete to deposit a rubberized puck in the other team's goal. The players traverse the rink on specialized shoes mounted on thin metal blades called ice skates and manipulate the puck with specialized curved sticks such as the one on display here.
I'll drop by with it later, after I clean it out.
That is amazing.
Wow. Thank you,
What do we got here? Natural space debris like asteroids and meteoroids routinely enters planetary or moon atmospheres to impact the surface below. When a meteor survives its journey through the atmosphere and makes impact, the result is a meteorite, such as the one seen on display. Displayed left to the left, polished and rounded piece of Gibeon meteorite, which impacted Earth about 600 million years ago. Oh my god. Displayed ahead from left to right. Carbonous chondrite meteorite, which impacted Titan 250 million years ago. Piece of Dronio meteorite 1200 years ago that hit Earth.
I don't know what to say.
Wow, that is a meteorite. It's been smoothed.
Whew. It's so cold here.
Grow up.
I guess I should have expected
This
that.
colony is a lot smaller than I thought it would
Look at
be.
this stuff from NASA.
Word of advice, steer clear of...
NASA, one of the several Earth-based space agencies, was instrumental in humankind's earliest journeys into space. Indeed, it was due to the efforts of NASA that New Homestead exists. In 2107, NASA sent an unmanned probe to Titan, which paved the way for the development of the Titan Astrobase, completed in 2130. By 2185, the Titan Astrobase project was transitioned into the colony of New Homestead. From left to right, it's a rocket from NASA, a branded mug, the USSR space program, a space shuttle Discovery, Apollo 11, and a collectible snow globe. Items on loan from NASA.
Doctor, she really seems to have a problem with tourists for some reason.
Shuttle Discovery. That's so cool.
More old-fashioned than they already.
We have unaltered piece of Gibeon meteorite, fluorescent meteorite, and a slab of Nantan.
That's a good point. They already gawk at us like
Welcome
we're
to
some
New
sort of
Homestead.
ancient curiosity.
That is so cool.
It's one thing to learn
Pardon.
about early
Excuse me.
Hello there. Are you here to peruse our little museum
I
exhibit?
did peruse it. It's pretty incredible. Yes, I was just looking at some of the items in your collection.
Wonderful. These are all rare artifacts from before the collapse of Earth. There isn't much of this stuff left outside of private collections, but here we're happy to share a glimpse of them with the public. If you have any questions about the exhibit or New Homestead, I'm happy to answer as best as I can.
Everyone here has such interesting family
When
names.
our early colonists learned of Earth's demise, they decided to take on the names of their cities of origin as a way to remember their heritage. Now, some may have been lost in translation over the years, and some may have taken it more seriously than others, but the names are mostly accurate. For instance, my family comes from the city of Lyon, in a country that was called France.
Okay.
It's an interesting story. New Homestead began as a scientific research base called the Titan Astrobase, back when space travel was in its infancy. The hope was that humanity would be able to discover simple alien life here given the moon's composition and water supply. When that ultimately failed, it was repurposed as a colony research base where scientists and engineers studied how to build colonies on inhospitable worlds. Then, finally, when gravity drives were commonplace and we started finding Earth-like planets, New Homestead was born as a living history community to preserve that past.
That is super cool. Who are you?
I am Maurice Leon, and I am the community elder. As the oldest living citizen at 96, my only job is to keep Earth history alive.
You look real good.
I tell stories to the young people and the visitors from other worlds. Although my memory isn't what it used to be, I try my best to get the stories right.
You look very good for being 96 years old. Can you tell me a story about Earth?
Sure, I'd love to.
Please do.
There was once a war, so big that they say all of the world was involved. This was actually the second time it happened. They fought because a terrible man named Hitler rose to power and slaughtered many innocents. Millions were lost. Even the colony war pales in comparison. Why, certainly. It's what I do.
That's what I like to
There
hear.
was a time when huge monstrosities called dinosaurs ruled over Earth, long before humans existed. They were similar to some of the larger life forms you might see elsewhere in the settled systems. Their reign ended when I can never remember if it was a comet, an asteroid, or a meteor that hit the Earth.
Nobody else can
Whatever
either.
it was, it nearly wiped out most of the life at that time.
Well, thank you
Take
so much.
care.
I really appreciate it. Oh, man. VHS. Oh, my God. This is so old. Some of the people watching might not even understand what this is. A Walkman. Technically a CD player, but even though they weren't called Walkmans, even though those were like the tapes, I always called those Walkmans.
It's been a while since I last visited.
A range of antique Earth computers ranging from the late 1980s to the mid 2000s. Computers have existed in some form since Charles Babbage's difference engine in 1822. The years from the mid 20th century into the early 21st century were known for some of the greatest advances in computing technology as computers shrank from gigantic room-sized devices filled with vacuum tubes to small boxes filled with microprocessors like the one you see here.
Nice to see this
That is a
place
very
still has
old
the
one.
same charm.
It's like an Apple II. Oh, that's got to be like antique instrument of unknown origin, believed to be West African origin, possibly a type of Ngoni, a harp-like string instrument traditionally used in ceremonies accompanied with chanting and storytelling. This instrument was generously donated to the New Homestead Museum, but its true origin is unfortunately lost to time. It's so cool.
We live a simple life on New Homestead, but make no mistake, it's fulfilling.
Hello.
Commercial reproduction of Earth fauna. Piggyback on the left. Decoy duck on the right. Waterfowl known as ducks. Using ballistic rifles. That is so gosh dang cool. Okay. Let's see if we can get some quests done here. Anybody need any help?
Why not orders? This is the place to be if you want. You mean the Brown Horse? Well, it's only the longest continuous running restaurant since humans started settling outside of Earth. There's a lot of history within these walls. And some damn fine food and drink, if I say so myself. This place has been in my family for generations. My however many great-grandmother opened it when the first colony started on Titan. Back then, it was a simple mess hall that she chose to put a little extra love and flavor into. And now, it's the pride of New Homestead.
That's so cool.
Hope you'll be back sometime.
What kind of beers you got? Air to Brow, Light, Premium Pilsner, and Lager. Okay. We got some bowls here. Ice, some fresh lemons, and limes. It's really cool. All right.
You know, the Brown Horse Tavern is one of the most famous establishments.
Let's see what we got going on here. I don't want to go to the mine. Let's see. We had activities. I know that. Joyce, Luther. We'll start with Luther. See if Luther needs some help. I just got to remember that I have.
You see those wind turbines out there? Hooray!
Yep.
I'm learning so much here.
Hello there. Welcome to the New Homestead Chunks. We've got all your Chunks favorites. Well, almost all of them.
That's a
Sadly,
cheesesteak?
we're out of the special sauce. I know. But everything else is still that great Chunks food you know and love. So, what can I do for you?
Running out of choice special sauce sounds like a problem. Your wife owns the Brown Horse. How could you work with
Oh,
competition?
it's all good. Chunks pays me pretty well. And between you and me, Anya's doing all right herself. Plus, we got this plan, you know? We want to see if we can introduce some of Anya's famous cooking to the Chunks lineup and pitch it to corporate.
Oh, okay.
Imagine Anya's delicious food in every Chunks restaurant across the settled systems.
Okay.
And people are bound to come visit her place to see where it all started. It's a win all around.
You know, that's actually a really good idea. Your homestead's all about authentic living history. What's Chunks doing here?
Well, people gotta eat, you know. But seriously, I think we're just starting to get with the times a little. And I can't think of a better restaurant than Chunks to usher that in. I think corporate just saw New Homestead as an untapped market. Yeah, the locals may not eat it, but the tourists love having a taste of home.
Well, what's your favorite chunk?
Oh, you had to go and ask the hard questions, huh? How can I pick just one? There's chicken chunks, beef chunks, potato chunks, cheesesteak chunks, cheesecake chunks. You know what? I'm gonna cheat if you don't mind, and just say I love them all equally.
Cheat. Yep, that's a cheat. Running out of special sauce.
If I'm completely honest, it is. And people are always saying how this Chunks can't compare to the real deal. And I just know it's because we never had that mouth-watering sauce. I've been in contact with some of the other restaurants out there, and they'll give me some, but they say they can't afford to send it, and I don't have a ship, so what am I to do?
Well, if you need it, I can do it.
For real?
Yeah.
You do that.
You're a nice guy.
You're not pulling my leg.
Nope. No problem. No problem. If you make it, listen.
Oh, of course. Between what I've got personally and the petty cash, I'm sure I can get you what you deserve. So, I know of another Chunks that has a case of sauce ready to go for me. I actually cleared it with them just before you arrived. If you mention it to whoever's working the counter there, they'll hook you up. Bring it back here, and we'll be golden. Thanks.
I'll do it. Yeah, absolutely. I would love to.
You people actually eat this stuff, huh?
I would love to. Special sauce, done.
Maybe I should just try it, see what the big deal is.
Right.
Word
You
of
should.
advice: steer clear
You
of the
should.
doctor here. She really seems to have a
Thank you.
problem with
I'll be
tourists
back.
for some reason.
Hey!
Literally, I will be right back. First, though, I don't know if I have a bounty. Nope. What I'm going to do, though, is, hey, I have something that I'm not supposed to have.
Don't stay outside for too long here on Titan. You'll
can have
freeze
that.
solid without the proper protection.
I found it on the floor. It was like just there. It was crazy.
Enjoy
It's
our
over here.
visit here.
Okay.
Phil, enjoy your visit here.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Anything crazy going on over here? No? Okay. I'll have to go get some special sauce. I'll be right back. I shall be right back.
Need some work done?
Yeah.
Sure. How about it?
50 fuel, 1500 fuel. 450 capacity, 950 capacity. I just don't like the look of this ship, if I'm being completely honest with you. There's really nothing to do with it, though. But it's okay. Like, there's no living quarters, there's really not anything. That's okay.
If you
Hello,
have any
friend.
orders, I'm ready to receive them. Marching orders? Wait until I tell everyone back home that we pathed the same paths. Back to work, then. Who's
on my crew? Let's Starborn Guardian, Sarah Morgan, and Vasco. And Barrett's at the lodge. Where are they? Like... Oh, she's right here. Okay.
Can I help?
Yeah, you could follow me.
Yeah? I'm glad you're back.
Vasco was never following me.
Where are we going? We have liftoff. What are we doing? What's next for me and you?
What's next for me and you? Until I get some money,
from here.
this is probably the best.
What, is that some kind of prototype ship you got there? Just keep whatever you call weapons powered down, okay?
Soul?
Yes? All right. Just let me get this all down.
Yeah, let's see what you got. Nothing. Okay.
Did you know the whole Crimson Fleet started out as some convicts who overthrew a United Colonies prison outpost?
No.
Guess the guards forgot to lock the doors.
Alright, well, take care. I gotta go get some chunks for our friend. Oh, he wants them from Parima. At Paradiso, okay.
Greetings, pilot. This is Jiro Sugiyama, head of Paradiso Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over and out.
Should I not board then? Should probably go down to Paradiso first.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
Well, I hope you enjoy the ship.
We'll keep an eye out for hostile life forms.
Yeah, you might as well.
Hello, and welcome back. Mr. Tofik, I am aware that this is your 8th visit to our resort.
Hey, I noticed you arriving at port shortly after I did. Something's been bothering me, and I've been dying to ask another guest. They told us there was a very active meteor shower, which is why we had to divert our flight path coming in for our landing. But I haven't seen a single shooting star since I've been here. That's weird, right?
I came here a different way in my own ship.
That's fair. I'll just have to ask around. The view coming in is so beautiful. You should really take the shuttle here sometime. Unless, of course, they've done away with that flight path for some reason. I sure hope not. Anyway, enjoy your stay. Sorry for bothering you.
Your repeat patronage is much appreciated. Is there any assistance I may offer you today?
I was just trying to see what was up. Paradiso is gorgeous, that's for sure. Wow.
Oh, Paradiso is absolutely beautiful. Can you possibly imagine a more tranquil place for a resort?
No, I mean, it really is gorgeous.
Oh, I got sand in my shoes again. Oh, I mean, hi. Sorry.
Listen, that's awesome that you found sand in your shoe. At
We
least
try to
it's not
stay out of our
frozen.
guests' way, but we're always here if needed.
It may be paradise, but that doesn't mean we don't run into trouble from time to time.
A Chunks here as well.
You
Even
can
in
dress it up however
paradise.
you like, but a Chunks by any other name is still a Chunks.
That's very true.
Hello. Welcome to Chunks. If this is your first time dining with us at this location, you'll find our cuisine and service is a step above what you're used to. Please, don't hesitate to ask if there's anything I can do to make your Chunks experience as enjoyable as possible.
Here to pick up some special sauce.
Huh. I thought it was a joke at first, but yet here you are. Let me get that for you.
Mongolian
It's
beef.
amazing how popular this stuff is on Titan. You'd think they just drank it over there.
Try.
You will not find a finer Chunks in all.
upscale Chunks?
Yeah, I know. It seems ridiculous, especially since most of the food is the same old Chunks as anywhere else. But people here really seem to like it. Honestly, what else do you want me to say? This is my employer and they treat me well enough. So please, enjoy some gourmet Chunks. Sure. What can I get for you?
Well, we're about to find out. Cabernet Chunkion. Oh my goodness. Apple chunks? Chunks beef? Chunks cake? Chunks chicken? Oh my god. Chocolate? Okay. Coca-Cola chunks? Wine chunks? Solomon's Reserve. Take that so that I can persuade.
Thank you, and see you next time.
Yeah. I want to do New Homestead first, but then I really kind of want to come to Paradiso. Wow, look at all these people in their bikinis and such. What is this? It's just like a... Oh, wow. That must be like a room, yeah. What's going on over here?
No one's going to care if I call out sick from work for another week, right?
I'm on vacation because I don't want to be bothered by anyone. Get it?
That was super rude. Don't think I deserved that, but okay. There's a lot of fauna, flora, and resources on this planet.
There's got to be something useful out here.
Oh, there's Casium. Hey, can I put an outpost? Extreme planet. How is this an extreme planet? Oh. Okay, we're gonna go back to,
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Chunks for him, because I'd like to drop that off.
Liftoff looks good, all systems. Looks peaceful from up here, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess so.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
No, I'm not interested.
The people here live
a simple life.
Bum, bum, ba, 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 ba.
The last thing I expected to stumble across this type of settlement in the museum. Might be worth a look around.
Yeah. Forgot you weren't here with me. Yeah, it's really cool.
You get used to the methane processing smell after a while.
Boy, am I glad they have a chunks
Hey,
here.
good to see you again. I knew I could count on you.
Yeah,
Let's see it here.
absolutely.
Thanks again. Now, no one's gonna mind if I sneak a pack or two for myself, right?
Thank you.
Welcome to Chunks. What can I get for you? Have a great day.
Take care. Okay. Let's see what Joyce needs.
Don't stay outside. Feel free to look around, but do not touch.
I'll go to the energy systems office. Oh. Well, hello.
I love this moon and its people. Oh, hello there. Are you here about the brownouts? That's usually the only reason people come up here to talk to me, since I'm the power system manager here. Oh. Yep, I get it all right. Yes, I'm in charge of the electrical power here. We generate a lot of wind-based power here on Titan, which is my specialty, so I was tapped to help navigate all the unique challenges we face here. Shocking, I know.
Understandable. Oh, but that does sound like a
You have
problem.
no idea. Worse, I'm stuck up here overseeing the whole system, and we don't currently have anyone available to go out there and take care of the problem. Actually, that's not a bad idea. I'm a little new to the job, and I'll admit I'm struggling a little bit.
I'm here to help.
Could use some
Why
help.
are you wearing a tarp? My question.
I could use someone who's handy with a laser cutter to break up the ice that's formed on some of the power system machinery out there.
I did that already.
That should clear up the shorts we've been experiencing and stop the brownouts. Does that sound like something you can do?
I'll do it, but I need money. She turned away from me.
Some of the locals disliked her. Actually, I could use someone who's... That should clear... Oh, thank you. I guess I'm lucky you showed up then. Just be careful not to hurt yourself or the equipment. I'll continue to monitor things from here.
Okay. Wind turbines continue to ice up. They're the originals, and this being New Homestead and all, it seems fitting to keep them that way. Recommendation is to keep administering repairs, replacing them, while sensible is both costly and diminishing the classic appeal of New Homestead. As such, I will decline sending a proposal to the appropriate parties at the UC Energy Department. Good for you, keeping things normal and regular. Good for you. I'm on my way to go clear up some ice. I'm here to do whatever I can. Wait, how do I have two of them?
You might actually need that later.
No, you can have it. I don't want it. No. There we go. No problem. Guys, I'm just gonna hop over you guys here. The farms. All done. I'd be happy to come back and do that for you.
Careful not to damage the equipment with the cutter while you're working. Power systems all look as good as they can be for now. Thank you. I hope it wasn't too much of a pain in the butt.
Nope. Not even a little. Thank you for the money.
Hi. Me? I guess? My therapist told me I should try recording notes to myself as a way to, cope with this drastic life.
Oh, what the heck happened?
Anyway, I've been living here in New Homestead for, what, 3 months now? And
enjoy your visit
been
here.
Easy. The locals are a little wary of people coming in from the outside, but they know they need me here because their previous power systems manager died unexpectedly. Got stuck out in the cold with a soup puncture. Alcohol may have been involved. Remind me not to make that same mistake. Where was I? So, I decided to go all in and change my family name to show these people I'm serious about their home. It's caused some drama with my parents, but ultimately, they understand. And to be honest, I kind of like it. I've always loved the history of this place, from its inception as an outpost searching for life, to researching how to build colonies on harsh worlds, and now as a living history museum. It's really... crap. The lights are struggling to stay on again. Well, back to fixing this place. Talk to you... me... later.
What can I do for you? I'll treat you if you need it, but please try to be more careful around here. I don't. They make a mockery of New Homestead culture.
I don't.
And on top of it, they're reckless. It's like I said before, I feel like I'm treating them more often than our own people.
Sounds frustrating. I wish there was something I could do. I'd rather not get involved. It must be keeping me busy.
Actually, maybe there is. I have an idea that may be best suited for someone relatively unknown, instead of myself. I've got a mountain of work and a reputation to maintain. So I bought a realistic monster costume. The plan was to wear it, scare tourists away, and start a rumor about terrible creatures living on Titan. I figure that once word gets around, tourism will take enough of a dive to give me some relief.
Sure.
Oh, good. I was hoping not to have to do it myself, so I'm glad to have a volunteer.
A free monster costume.
Here's the costume. I think this will work best on the surface, so just find a group and run up to them, acting like a convincing alien monster. With any luck, they'll run screaming and book the next flight out of here.
Oh my god. Chat, what am I looking at here?
kind of want to try food from that chunks place.
Wow. That's...
Yeah, I'm glad you like it. I'm about to get these.
Off-worlders always are.
About to get these. It's cold as hell out here and I'm wearing this stupid thing. Oh man, I ain't got no jetpack. I look ridiculous. I look ridiculous. Ah!
It's chasing me! Get away! Get away! What is that thing?
Shooting at ghosts now.
Run away!
Oh. I'm coming for you.
No! Get away from me! Run! There's a monster out there!
Okay. Sounds good. He said, run, there's a monster out there. I did what she asked me to do, nothing more.
I could really go for some fun looking over at the brown horse.
Yeah, I ate there a little while ago. I had a veggie grinder. It was really good. Very delicious.
We take vandalism seriously here. You don't mess with history.
Don't be afraid to do whatever you can to make that monster feel Look, I know what I'm asking you to do. I'll bet they won't be coming back anytime soon. I'm just happy I was able to find someone willing to help with this ridiculous idea.
It worked.
Tell you what, if you want to come back later and do this for me a couple more times, I'll even let you keep the costume.
No.
Do you need medical assistance? I bought it from a private seller. They said they got it from someone who wore it in a secondary school as their sports team mascot. I guess it was supposed to be a tardigrade or something. Anyway, the person I bought it from modified it a bit so they could use it in an independent movie they were making. But I guess that went nowhere, so they had to sell it. Lucky me, I suppose. Try to be careful out there.
Absolutely. Okay. Time to go to Paradiso.
I can't wait to go away on my learning
I think it's probably best if we just land. In Paradiso. And we talk to them before we board that.
Fire up your hand scanner. I bet you'll find plenty here to catalogue.
Oh, I'm sure.
Some of our guests seem
Your safety is our number one priority.
Oh my god.
Oh, this looks like a lovely place for a stay. Might also be the perfect time to stop for some food or a tranquility. Where should we begin?
Another lost belonging notification in the system. When am I going to find the time? Oh dear, a guest! Dreadfully sorry you had to hear my complaint. How unprofessional of me. Hello, welcome to Paradiso. Dirk Huddleston at your service. Do you need assistance checking in for your reservation? Oh, no, nonsense. Just a small scheduling issue. Some of our guests have misplaced their belongings, and I am responsible for finding and returning said belongings. Just one of the many services we are happy to provide here at Paradiso. Nothing to worry you about. May I continue to check you in? Very well. I can't guarantee we have any premium rooms available at the moment, but if you're still interested, we may have other rooms. Oh no, you're on vacation. I wouldn't dream of asking a guest to find other guests' lost belongings.
No,
But
I'd be
if you
happy to
want
do
to
it
take a
for
look at the
money.
list in the system and you happen to find anything while you're out and about, I suppose it would help me out. Please, don't feel obligated, however. For one, our hotel rooms are quite luxurious. The executive suite is especially posh, but perpetually booked. However, I must say, even the economy rooms are exceedingly pleasant. You'll find our beach relaxing, and we have several top-notch shops and dining experiences. I particularly enjoy a spot of afternoon tea from Tranquility. Of course, we also have the galaxy's only gourmet chunks. And if you're feeling adventurous, I believe the Enhance is still running a very popular Paradiso Getaway Special.
Okay.
Ah, it would seem we have a vacancy. Quite a nice suite if I do say so myself. Are you looking for the daily rate or the more economical weekly booking rate?
Just a day.
Very good. I wish you a pleasant evening. No need to check out in the morning.
Well, thank you.
Ah, come here for a little R&R, huh? Me too.
Paradiso's best coffee? Tranquility?
If I could just stay here forever, I would.
Check in?
Holler at me if you need some help, I guess.
You sound miserable.
Welcome to Paradiso Gift Shop and Convenience. Feel free to look around, but don't break anything or you've got to buy it. And before you ask, there aren't any discounts, so don't even try to haggle with me. Why would I? I have to sell overpriced crap to rude, obnoxious tourists all day. My uncle
wild.
works for the Paradiso board. When he said he could get me a job here, I expected an executive level job, not this. But it's not all bad.
God forbid you work your way
I
up.
don't have to worry about getting fired, and I live in Paradiso for free. Now, can I get you something, or are you going to keep asking questions about my life? Yes, that's what I'm here for.
I want to throw something at her face. Badly. She's got a lot of adhesive. Okay. Some lead. Got any titanium? We do. Uranium, tungsten, I'll buy that. Tantalum, I'll buy that. Don't have anything to sell. Oh. That's all I have to sell.
Looking for
ammo though. 6mm CT. All right.
There you go.
All right, let me check out the computer over here and see what I can help
Be sure
you
to
with.
experience all our resort has to offer.
Messages. Dirk. Room 204. Under no circumstances do you allow staff to attend to room 204. This is an ongoing security concern. We're hoping the occupant will relent soon, and this will become a non-issue, but please await further instruction. Dirk, despite what the computer system may say, please understand that the room should be considered occupied, so do not allow any bookings. Hi there. I recently stayed at your resort, and while I found the accommodations to be just lovely, I seem to have misplaced my wedding ring. Very important to me that I get it back before my husband notices. I'm sure you understand. I last had it when I was staying at the cabana I rented from you, but I searched the cabana itself and couldn't find it, so it's possible it may have fallen into the sand somewhere. Fortunately, I don't recall which cabana number it was, so maybe you could look it up. I sincerely hope you'll take my issue seriously. My man, you've got to come to a party sometime. It's okay to let loose once in a while. I can get someone to cover your shift. Seriously, it's crazy fun. What? Even got some of that stuff from Neon Dirk. Let's fucking go. I didn't know who to address this to because I didn't see the gift shop address anywhere, so I'll just do it here. The lady working the store was incredibly rude to me. I was looking to buy a nice little gift for my daughter back home, but this woman refused to look up the price for me unless I was just going to buy it. Even when I asked her name so I could file a complaint, she said her name was Bite My Ass. That's crazy. Hello? This is my 7th call for room service in the past hour and I'm getting upset. Keep ordering the 6-prawn delight, but each time I try it, it tastes a little funny. Each time I call, Bellhop brings me another one, and each time it tastes a little off. At first, I thought your chef was incompetent, but now I'm starting to wonder if the Bellhop is spitting in it. He was giving me the stink eye, and I don't like it. Kids these days have no respect for doing a job well. I demand that you send another order up to my room right away, and it had better be good, or I'll write a letter to my local newspaper telling them all about your terrible service. I don't know how you do it, dude. Let's see. Room keycard. Having it. Elevator to the 5th floor. Wedding ring. On the beach. Rooftop terrace. Okay. I can do all of those. I'm gonna help you out, Dirk. Should probably look and see where these items were. All right. Near the spaceport. Elevator on the 5th floor. Beach outside the entrance to a cabana. Rooftop terrace. I'm gonna take a picture of that. Okay. We'll start at the beach, probably.
I
around the
wish I had put
cabanas. Chat, I'm going to leave you with this view. I will be right back.
We try to stay out of our guests' way, but we're always here if needed.
I'm here to satisfy your needs. I hope your stay is a pleasant one. Please, let the concierge know if you need anything.
You'd think we'd be a prime target for pirates, but they know to stay away for the most part.
What a nice day, huh? Every day's nice around here, but I think you caught us at one of the nicest.
It may be paradise, but that doesn't mean we don't run into trouble from time to time.
My apologies, I'm back. Alright, my dog is sick, so I have to check on him every once in a while. Oh, this plane's beautiful at night. Now we need to look for...
No one's going to care if I call out sick from work for another week, right?
a wedding ring. there's the wedding ring. The other item was lost. Let's see my phone here. Elevator on the 5th floor. By the spaceport is a thermos.
Man, how am I going to get those parts if I can't leave? How's it going? Hope you. Hey, how's it going? You enjoying the resort?
Beautiful.
Yeah, this planet's pretty great, huh? There is a reason they named it after paradise, right? Name's a million, by the way. I work for the resort. You can come to me if any of the other staff here gives you trouble. Anyway, unless you need something else, I should probably get back to what I was doing. Gotta solve all the resort's problems before I can enjoy the Paradiso nightlife, if you're picking up what I'm putting down. You must mean Jacquot. Sorry, yeah, I've tried to fire her several times over it, but her uncle's a Paradiso group board member. Between you and me, he's just as lazy, but he's determined to give his niece a job here, and it's about the bare minimum she can handle. I've tried explaining she's bad for business, but the sales numbers don't reflect that. It's the only shop on the island, so people still buy plenty. Anyway, I'll try talking to her again, for all the goods it will do.
That's not gonna do anything for you.
You know what? I definitely could. We just got a major recall on our air purifiers, and neither me or any of my staff are able to get off-world to pick up the replacement parts.
Yeah, I can do that.
Wow, that'd be great. You can pick up the purifier parts using this claim slip at the Unified Transport Facility at Gagarin Landing. It's a long-term storage facility where the parts are being kept. Just show the claim to the shipping manager, Akachi Rosenblum, and you'll get what we need. Thanks. You're really saving my ass.
You're welcome. But Gagarin? I will get a thermos at the spaceport.
Paradiso Security's only here for your safety.
I'm here to satisfy your needs.
Gravity's heavy here. Oh, I found the thermos as well. The slate was lost at the rooftop terrace.
Don't worry about us. We're just here.
Can't wait for my shift to be over.
Deluxe penthouse suite, 5th floor premium suites, rooftop terrace.
This is the spot, right here. It's absolutely perfect.
I'm not much of a beach person, but everyone talks about this place. So I had to see for myself.
Oh, get the dancing.
Not to be
dancing. Oh, the world is beautiful here.
Oh, this is even better than in the brochure.
It is pretty here. What's the temperature? 32 degrees? Okay.
I don't think any place could be more perfect.
Well,
I guess I have to admit this resort isn't as bad as...
Salut, bonsoir, good evening. Welcome to Chez Simon. I am Simon, and this is my rooftop bar and lounge. Might I interest you in some refreshing spirits? Perhaps something special to enhance your stay with us, huh? Plenty, but I consider myself a professional. It wouldn't be kind to spread gossip about my co-workers at this resort.
Interesting.
However, I don't consider the Paradiso Group board members co-workers, so they're fair game. I have heard from multiple celebrity visitors that our CEO, Oliver Campbell, isn't as domineering and virile as he lets on. At least not behind closed doors, if you catch my drift. Word is, he likes to be told what to do, and his performance evaluations are often subpar. Normally, I wouldn't spread such rumors, but that guy is rotten and thinks way too highly of himself.
You own this lounge. How crazy do the parties get here?
They can sometimes get pretty out of control, but security does a good job making sure they don't get to the point where someone gets hurt. We've had to do away with the foam parties, for instance. Soapy surfaces and a 100-meter drop are not a good combination.
That's true.
Before you worry, we never had a fatality because of it, just a few close calls. Fair warning, I mix strong drinks.
I was worried about my beach body until I spoke with that lady at Enhance here.
Why did I think 3 days was going to be enough?
Everything here is a little more expensive than I expected.
Well,
Guess
yeah,
that's
of
how
course
they
it
get
is.
you. I'm on vacation because I don't want to be bothered by anyone. Get it?
I was worried about my beach body
Stress reduction
until I spoke
procedure.
with that lady at Enhance here.
There are so many activities I'm looking forward to doing.
I'm fairly new here, so
But
sorry
I'm
in
just having a
advance
good
if I screw
time
something.
relaxing.
This is probably the best vacation I've ever taken.
No one's going to care if I call out sick from work for another week.
Things for you.
Hope you're staying safe out there.
And I found a room key.
It's lovely here.
I hope your stay here is going well.
So these are the
No major
premium
incidents in a
suites, huh?
while. Let's hope it stays that
This
way.
is gorgeous. Well, what the heck room am I at? Dang, I don't even get a room on the premium floor. Okay. Alright, fine. Oh, deluxe penthouse suite. Okay.
Have a minute.
Oh, I'm here for this. Oh, goodness, yes. Oh, I'm here for this. Wow. What do we have here? Oh. Paradiso is beautiful, that's for sure. Let's take a little nap for daytime. It's midnight, so like 7 hours.
up and get going? We've got the stars to explore.
I'm ready. I just wanted to see how beautiful this... Wow. It's even nicer than I thought it would be.
Hope you're having a pleasant day.
Hey, I found all those lost and found items for you.
Surely I can do... It is my pleasure to make your stay as accommodating... Huh. Well, this is unexpected. You really shouldn't have felt obligated to help. But the truth of the matter is, you've actually saved me a great deal of time and headaches, so I suppose I should give praise where praise is due? So, good. I should probably give you something for your trouble. Thank you, I guess.
Thank you very much.
Have a great day.
Something you might be interested in.
I guess I have to admit, this resort isn't
Pardon
as
me, guys.
bad
Rooftop terrace, executive floor.
as I thought it would.
Look at that. I'm looking for the security
Things
team.
for you.
One of these
Excuse
days,
me, you
I'd
can't just
love
waltz
to
in there.
experience this
Do you
resort
have an
the way
appointment?
our guests do.
Sorry, I can't just let you go in to speak with the board members. I'd love to help, but they're booked solid, so I can't set up an appointment for you either. But if by some miracle you manage to get one, I'll be here to see you in. See you next time.
Enjoy your stay, knowing you're in our capable hands.
Speak with Chief Sugiyama.
I see you've returned. I can let you in if you've done what you need to do. But if not, I can't have you disturbing the execs. What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical C-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say. I can't speak for anyone else, but I've got a pretty high-pressure job working as the executive assistant to the Paradiso board. You can imagine, dealing with a team of execs, trying to manage all of their schedules and their other whims.
Oh, I can
But
imagine.
it pays well, and they give me a nice executive suite at the hotel to live in. So, it's not all bad. Free access to all the resort's amenities after work helps too. Take care.
You have a moment.
I do have a moment.
Hey. I do? You must have read my mind. Okay.
Hey there.
Where is this Chief Sugiyama?
Hello there.
You Chief Sugiyama? No.
Welcome to Paradiso.
You know,
We've got some of the best privacy.
probably like this building, like outside of the resort, maybe. Yeah. There's
Paradiso Security's only here for your safety. Pretend we're not even here.
It's hard to do when I can't find the dude that I was supposed to find. There you are.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with? Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so?
Yeah,
Great.
sure.
I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions. That matches our experience with it as well. Since you've already tried to hail them, you may have to go straight to boarding the ship. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck. Neither. We're our own private force. The Paradiso group pays top dollar for top-notch security.
Cool.
And I dare say we're some of the best in the business. We have to be out here on the fringes of the settled systems.
That's pretty cool.
Stay safe.
All right.
Your safety is our #1 priority.
Let's see what we got here. Are you going with 2? No. Okay. Got one with 3 though. That'll work. Three, 2.
Easy. Me.
There's literally nothing in that. There's nothing in that either. Okay. I literally could have just walked into the door. Okay. Well, let's go see what that ship has to. It's going for it.
Pressure holding. Take off boost code. Aim point reached. Orbit stable.
Let's see what we got here.
What's next on the agenda? Green lights on outer hatch. Saving the world. We're docked.
Saving the galaxy.
Captain, greetings.
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
You're human.
What?
It's just that We weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Oh my God.
Imagine being cut off from humankind for that long. How terribly frightening that would be.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
I don't know all the particulars, but I'll try to answer as best I can. It's a colony ship. It was built long ago by our ancestors to sustain our crew over hundreds of years in space through generations of travelers. It's sturdy, fast, and spacious. That last one is important because we had to take as many supplies as possible with us on the journey and still have ample space for our crew. I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others. We're not entirely sure. Our engineers believe it's possible our technology just isn't compatible with theirs. All we hear when using them to communicate with anyone is a bunch of disturbing noise. It gave me the heebie-jeebies at first. Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. da Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am, for security purposes.
Just
I do not believe we have need to
stay out
fear
of
our
trouble.
guest, but I'll allow it if you insist.
Dude, I ain't gonna do
Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Oh, wait till you find out.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. You don't need to see what it can do. Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting.
I have to say, with technology this outdated, I'm amazed this vessel is able to navigate at all. It's almost like walking through a museum.
Yeah.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you? We know there's a settlement on the planet below, meaning people were here before us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here.
That's not a...
We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us. Based on the data our ancestors had when they launched this endeavor, it was determined that this was the perfect planet for us. Even if we had another viable candidate planet, we lack the resources to get there. And as you know, it took us 200 years to get here. Our people have no desire to go back to drifting the stars so their children's children can possibly settle on an inferior planet. Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our... If need be, we can...
Hold on 1 second, chat.
Compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such, but initially I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there. We thought about it, but it simply won't do. I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world. Now, it makes little sense to give up before you try. Thank you, and good luck.
I wonder what it's like out there, beyond our little control.